Hello and welcome back to our channel. This is Mab, your daily fills of learning. Today we're going to talk about the top 10 creepy space facts. So, without further ado, let's get started. Fact 1. Astronaut drink recycled water. To survive in space for a year, astronauts are required to consume 730 liters of recycled sweat and urine. Due to water scarcity in space, astronauts have to rely on recycling their own waste. In fact, during his one-year mission, NASA astronaut Scott Kelly drank around 730 liters of recycled urine and sweat to sustain himself. Fact 2. Space travel can change your DNA. Astronaut Scott Kelly grew 2 inches taller during his year in space and experienced changes in his gut bacteria and gene expression. These changes were caused by the stresses of space travel and are seemingly irreversible. NASA has stated that the strains of space travel have the potential to modify an individual's genetic composition, and the transformations may persist even after they return to Earth. These modifications are referred to as space genes, or DNA that does not revert to its original state after spending time in space. Fact 3. Calluses shed after a month in orbit. Calluses on an astronaut's hands and feet can slough off after a month in orbit due to the lack of friction in microgravity. During a Reddit Ask Me Anything AMA, astronaut Scott Kelly, who experienced genetic changes after returning from the International Space Station, disclosed that foot calluses will eventually come off while in space. Fact 4. Space damage your eye. Extended stays in space have been found to cause vision changes in astronauts, including nearsightedness or myopia. Astronauts may experience vision impairment during long space missions due to increased pressure on their eyes, causing them to swell and negatively affecting eyesight, as seen in Scott Kelly's year-long stay on the ISS. Fact 5. Floating feces. Astronauts in space have reported that their feces tend to float due to the lack of gravity in microgravity environments. This can make it challenging to dispose of waste properly and maintain cleanliness in space. Fact 6. Time on space is slower than time on Earth. Astronauts in outer space experience time dilation, where they lose approximately 1 second per week due to differences in elapsed time measured by observers. This is caused by Earth's rotation, orbit around the Sun, and the solar system's motion around the Milky Way, resulting in a loss of nearly a minute each year and over 8.5 minutes per decade. Fact 7. The lab animals. During the early years of space exploration, animals like dogs, chimps, mice, cats, and frogs were regularly sent into space without plans for their safe return. Some of these animals were able to come back safely, while others perished during the re-entry or landing. However, some of these animals flew on spacecraft that have never been recovered, leaving them perpetually preserved in the dead crafts that are still orbiting the Earth. Fact 8. Boredom in space. The feeling of homesickness and isolation during space travel could lead to mental instability, indicating that it's better to stay on Earth. Fact 9. The Extraterrestrial. According to the Dark Forest theory, the reason we haven't detected any friendly extraterrestrial life is that they are hiding, assuming that any other alien race they encounter is hostile and will destroy them. This means that our efforts to contact them through message broadcasts could be risky and inviting danger. Fact 10. Space junk. Space junk refers to any artificial object or debris in Earth's orbit that no longer serves any useful purpose. This can include fragments from rockets and satellites, as well as other human-made objects like spanners or screws that may have been dropped during construction work in space. Scientists estimate that there are currently around 500,000 pieces of space junk orbiting Earth. We've come to the end of our list of the top 10 creepy space facts. We hope you have gained valuable insights from this information. Remember to show your support by liking and subscribing to our channel for more educational content like this. Thank you and see you again tomorrow.